students. Today we will discuss about the topic relationship between culture and education. As in my previous lecture, I have shared with you that the topic relationship between culture and education is divided into two parts. First, role of culture on education and the role of education on culture. Role of culture on education we have already discussed in my previous class. Now let's discuss about the topic role of education on culture. Role of education on culture is discussed with the help of few points, and those are: number one, transmission of cultural heritage. The first one is transmission of cultural heritage. As we all know that education is the most fundamental medium of political, economic and social change. And education also helps in developing the overall personality of the individuals. So besides developing the individuality of the person, the sociological aim of education is the transmission of cultural and social heritage, so that the individuals may grow and society may progress. Then we have cultural diffusion. Education is an instrument of cultural diffusion also, and that we will discuss in the following 5 ways. Number 1, preserve culture. Education preserves culture through formal and informal way also. Then we have the second one way, transmit cultural norms. Education helps in transmitting the cultural norms, values and ideals to the younger generation. Number 3, education also helps in interpreting the culture appropriately. What does it mean appropriately? Education helps in analyzing, understanding, interpreting the culture appropriately, so that the individuals distinguish between the sacred and the secular, internal and the temporal, etc. Then we have education also helps in the continuity of the self-reviewing process of life. And the last one, that is the 5th one, education promotes threefold purpose. Now there is a question that what are these threefold purpose? Number 1, we have cultural transmission. Number 2, cultural promotion. And number 3, we have cultural enrichment. These are the threefold purposes which the education helps in promoting. Then we have development of self-realization. Education also helps in developing the self-realization among the individuals. It realizes the individuals about their qualities with which he or she is endowed. As we know that education is intimately bound with the intellectual, emotional, cultural and social life of the human race. On the one hand, it enables the individuals to realize the qualities with which he or she is endowed, and on the other hand, it gives him the realization that all human beings share the common culture, which contributes to the common good. I hope you all are understanding. The next, preparation for constructive critics. Education also plays an important role in training the young for their future roles also. Education should not only train the young for their future roles in the society, but it also makes them loyal opposition and constructive critics of the society. Then we have removing cultural lag. But before discussing this point, I would like to share with you that we must understand this cultural lag. What is this cultural lag? Cultural lag is the gap between the material and the non-material culture. You all know that what is material and non-material culture? In our material culture, as the name suggests, all the materials, goods, innovations, we have clothing, shelter, everything that is related to the materials, that is the material culture. It also relates with the civilization also. It is material culture is the aspect, one of the aspect of the civilization, and the non-material culture includes beliefs, morals, laws, customs, feelings, doings, etc. All whatever is abstract. And in material, this is concrete in nature, and the non-material culture, this is abstract in nature. When there is a gap between the two, that is known as the cultural lag. And education plays a very important role in removing this cultural lag. With the help of the education, the cultural lag could be minimized, and education helps in bridging the gap between the material and the non-material culture. With these beautiful words, I would like to conclude my topic, that to be cultured means to be good to others, to be good to young ones, to be respectful to elders. That means we are cultured. And to be educated means to be balanced, to be polite, and to be enlightened. So with these beautiful words, we come to the conclusion that both culture and education are interdependent. The destiny of the nation, any nation, is dependent on its education, and education helps in the establishment of a better and happier society. Education helps in the modification and promotion of culture. And on the other hand, cultural ideals determine the aims of education in the society. So we can say that as is the culture, so shall be the aims of education in that society. And in brief, we can say that culture and education are both interdependent, interwoven, and interrelated to each other. Thank you very much. I hope you all understand it clearly. With these words, I am concluding my topic here. Thank you so much.